Hi friends. What do you do when a criminal caregiver refuses to accept blame for the egregious and obvious crimes of physical and emotional elder abuse? If you listen to the end of this case, you'll be surprised at the actions of a caregiver, and you'll hear how the jury and the judge responded. Let me share the details because elder abuse matters. This case comes from online news reports. Bradlin, who was 55 years old, worked as a caregiver for an elderly couple for 7 years, although prosecutors say that the abuse happened during her final 2 years. According to investigators, she neglected them and she stole more than $1,000 from the couple by transferring money from their account to her own without their permission, as well as taking on debt under their names. Bradlin was able to gain power of attorney for both the husband and wife. When the elderly man, a World War II veteran, died in January, she had him cremated without consulting or telling his family. After the man's relatives fired her a few weeks later, she stole his ashes and spread them in an unknown location without telling his family, and then turned the container into the police. The elderly woman died months later in July, and then investigators developed evidence that she had been abused and neglected by Bradlin before Bradlin was fired. According to the prosecutor's office, the caregiver performed improper medical treatment on the woman and failed to provide her with proper nutrition. Bradlin, who has refused to accept any blame for her actions, was convicted of felony abuse of a vulnerable adult, felony exploitation of a vulnerable adult, and a misdemeanor theft. At the sentencing, prosecutors asked for a 10-year prison sentence with at least 2 years before she could be eligible for parole, expressing concerns about Bradlin continuing her work as a caregiver if not supervised. The judge opted for a shorter sentence, saying that he didn't believe that time under supervision was necessary. Bradlin will not be eligible for parole during her 1.5 years in prison. Well, friends, all I can say is, oh my gosh, I can't believe that without the family's knowledge, she had the senior cremated and then stole and spread his ashes, and now she won't tell the family where? Unbelievable. It was hard enough to have survived the neglect and abuse before he passed, but was this Bradlin's revenge on the family for firing her? And the final straw, she won't accept any blame for her actions. What do you think of this case? And tell us what you think of the charges against Bradlin and of the sentencing. It's not very long, or at least I don't think so. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And let's hope that this criminal never ever works with a senior again, because elder abuse matters. Friends, our goal here is to share abuse cases so that you'll know that you are not alone if you too are suffering from elder abuse. For some, it's therapeutic to hear other stories, and it may also be helpful to anonymously share your own story of abuse on this channel and help others out that are in a similar situation. Just check the show notes below to find out how. And finally, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel now so that we can grow it together and reduce the abuse, because elder abuse matters. Please stay safe, seek help, and know that I am praying for you.